All right, here with Madelene Sagstrom after a nice little impressive way to start at Palos Verdes. Overall, how are you feeling coming off the course?
I feel really good. I've had a really good, interesting week behind me. My coach Hans was in town for the whole week. Probably one of the best weeks we've had together in a long time. I felt like a lot of things kind of fell into place. Played good in Asia, so it's just kind of it's really nice that I'm able to do that again, including to add those few things that we worked on. So, I mean, I'm just really happy. I putted lights out most of the day, so hole just got bigger and bigger. Kind of got shocked on the last one. I was like, I didn't make that one? It's like, what happened?
Going back to the Asia swing just a little bit, because you've had quite a few weeks off since the HSBC Women's World Championship, to have such strong performances there and then have a little bit of a break beforehand. What's it been like to kind of get back and get that momentum back that you had back in Asia?
No, I think it was. I feel like every year when you start back on tour, you kind of, how is this gonna go? What am I gonna do? Where am I gonna be at? And even in Bradenton, I felt like my game was pretty solid. I started worrying a bit, like, how was Asia gonna be? Then I played really well. Didn't really have great weekends, but I mean, I still was really happy with my performance. Then you take 2 weeks off. Coach comes in town, and you're like, okay, how's this gonna go? But I really feel like we've found a good recipe of how I'm planning, how I'm practicing both for short-term success and long-term success. Because I mean, you want to perform as good you can every week, but then at the same time, I want to keep building on those parts that might not be as strong at the moment. So it's always interesting. I find it's maybe momentum-wise easier to keep going after you've played a few weeks in a row. But I mean, body and head needed a couple weeks of rest, so it's good.
Starting on your front nine, which was the back nine, no bogeys on there. Just take me through what was working so well, and when did you kind of feel like those putts started to drop, like you were talking about?
I feel like I had a good warm up. I felt good and loose. Normally, I feel like it can be a little cold, and I start trying a little bit too hard. I've had the mindset this week of try less. I mean, we had a good group going. Danielle made hole in one on our second hole, so we all kind of got a little screaming there, got the adrenaline going. So that was fun to see. But I kind of kept it steady. I wasn't really making any mistakes. I wasn't hitting it crazy close. So I started making some putts in the end, and I kind of just kept that going.
This is a interesting course as the hilliest probably course that we have here
Yes.
on tour. What's it been like gearing up for an event like this?
Well, I said that to even to my housing and to everyone's like, "Did you haven't played?" I was like, I tried to play this course as few times as possible because I want to be fresh come Saturday, Sunday. So I mean, I've been here both years we played before, so I know where to be and not to be. And I mean, in the end of the day, if you hit fairways and greens, most of the things are going to take care of themselves. So I've been focusing a lot on finding the speed on the greens, keep doing my little things to find my swing and do all those things. And other than that, just kind of get my rest, make sure I'm ready to go. I mean, my wake up alarm this morning wasn't fantastic, but I mean, I felt really fresh actually today. I only played 9 Tuesday and then 9 yesterday in the pro-am, so I was a bit worried like, how am I gonna get tired in the back 9? But I think, I mean, maybe quite fortunate now that we get a rest until tomorrow afternoon. But definitely hilly course. I think it's probably worse for the caddies than for us. But
Shout out to Shane.
shout out to Shane. His whoop detected hiking or rocking the other day in 9 holes. He got suggested activity, and we both died a little bit, but it's pretty accurate.
This event, just in general, we have the Annika, which is, hosted by Annika Sorenstrom, to now have another event with a Hall of Famer attached to it. What does that mean for just the tour in general, in your opinion?
I think, I mean, the longer I get into my career, the more you start realizing how important legacy is, how important it is what everyone else has done before us for us to be a bit have what we have today. I mean, they have really paved the way for us to be successful. To be able to do this as my full-time job. I mean, it's incredible. So I think just. Honoring them and also showing the new girls that are coming out, like, these are Hall of Famers. Like, these girls are the reason why you're here. I think it's really cool. It's really good. I'm assuming for the Asian community to have Seri Pak on with this one. I never played with her when she was on tour, so it's really cool. It kind of brings the circle back together. I think it's good. I think it's good to realize where we came from, how everything started. I mean, we go back and play Founders in a few weeks, and I think that is just. It's just really important for our history, and to show all the girls like this is why we're here.
You complimented your putting today. What are you taking away from this first day as you head into the second round tomorrow?
I really felt like I was very present today. I worked really hard on trying not to fix the past or trying not to worry about the future. So I was really happy with that. I made a few mistakes out there, which were everyone's gonna do, but I didn't let it get to me. I really tried to stay in the present and try to do everything that I could for the next shot, and I thought I was really successful with that. So that's probably that, and including my putting, I'll take that with me.
All right. Well, thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Can I get you in Swedish real quick?
Yes.